I am Eric with Muathe.com. I greet you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. In today's video, I'm going to do a quick follow-up to a video I did previously where I was discussing RSI 50. And in this video, I'm going to take a look at the smaller time frames, relatively speaking. And we're going to be taking a look at ETC, Ethereum Classic, just to highlight this concept of RSI 50 and see how we can use it to gauge market direction or intent. I also want to show you how complex the market is. It's not as easy, but we all know that. But there's a complexity to all of these movements in different time frames. So let's begin here, ETC on the daily. So in the prior video, I was talking about RSI 50. Now in this video, I also want to show the same thing. Here we have a double top rejection at the beginning of July. Double top rejection, which is that area right there. Now, I start right there because I want to highlight where that resistance also came from. And it is from the uniformity concept. And this is my own original concept. And we can find it from this point here. Why this point? Because we can understand that this is where the market responded. But that break of the RSI trend line has brought things lower as far as ETC is concerned. Now we take that area of the break of the RSI and extend it. And you can see where I am getting at. We come back and actually test it right here. And we fail. The test is with uniform action. And then we have this double touching of the line for those highs. And over the last week, we've come and tagged this. As of right now, we are tagging it for the second time. Another short-term double top. So we can see that as long as we are seeing resistance on this line here, we could also be seeing the setup for a move lower. Now remember, it is only resistance. It does not mean that the market cannot come back and clear this area and move higher. But it's definitely an area to watch. And again, to go back to the prior video where we were discussing RSI 50, also it could end up being RSI 50 uniform activity rejection back below 50. And if that's the case, expect the next meaningful direction to be down. Of course, bulls would like to see movement higher, so they would like to see clearance of this red line or the uniformity resistance line so prices can go higher. This is the daily showing potential for double top resistance. Now compare this with a weekly, which shows the exact opposite. Hence, why I say that markets are complex. On the weekly, we are seeing a good effort to hold the RSI 50 with uniform activity, double touching over the last couple of weeks, and the weekly chart indicating potential for higher price movement as long as it holds the 50. The last time we came to test the 50, we can see that the market held, which is the lows here of, let's call it early February, late January of 2021. And we also held RSI 50 here in December. So we got the daily suggesting there's resistance and pointing down. The weekly suggesting that there's support and pointing higher. Hence, for sure, it's a complex scenario and helps explain why it gets very confusing in the market. And sometimes we don't understand why things are playing out the way they are playing out. But generally, there's a time frame confirming whatever the market is doing. On the 4-hourly, to further complicate things, there's a line connecting recent RSI lows. And again, it is doing its best to hold the RSI 50. So you got the 4-hourly suggesting also support. Now, of course, you'd want all of these time frames to line up so we can have either a strong push higher or a strong push down. And frankly, I don't know which way it's gonna go. I would go with the daily for now. Now, also to complicate things, there's RSI consideration on the monthly. And depending on what happens, we are coming late. This is July 29th. We're coming late in the month. So if there is an opportunity here in the new month to move back above RSI 69.1, the equation is going to favor a move higher. And at the same time, staying below 69.1 would suggest that the next continued move or the continuation of the move is still down, given that we've come way off the highs in the 170s. So yes, it's a complex market. All of these variables, the RSI levels in this video discussing RSI 50, should determine the next meaningful direction. Either the weekly is true or the daily is true in the short term. So be it. I am Eric with Muathe.com. It is a great joy to leave you as I found you, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Go forth, therefore, rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one creator. Adonai.